First quarter of an hour gone. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And he's played it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Ball driven towards the far post. Luis Suarez touches it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well-timed, excellent interception. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Roberto Baggio. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Beckham. And he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then. Well, he knows he has the ability to put this...
Messi! Brilliant! A finish right from the top draw. 2 up and threatening to pull clear. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Paris Saint-Germain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And here's Osimhen, Beckham, Alexander-Arnold. That is lovely. He gets big. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Nesta. And Adams. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, he's found support out wide. Messi. That's a decent clearance. Musiala. Oh, well played. Plenty of numbers back. Roberto Baggio. Oh, and he's through the middle. And he's intervened well there. Musiala. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Yep, it's a corner. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Mbappe. The ball has bounced loose. Oh, what has happened here? And here's Messi. Luis Suarez. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And here's Osimhen. Now looking to orchestrate a counter, and it's Veron. And he welcomes it in. Ederson will lay claim to that.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Alexander-Arnold. Van Dijk. And Alexander-Arnold. Beckham. And here's Osimhen. Beckham. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. So a chance here. What can they make of it?
Well, distance doesn't dissuade him. He has the requisite power.
Just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
And we've reached half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Paris Saint-Germain sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Messi does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Torres. Veron. And he's in on... And Torres has another goal! Really well taken goal. And the second half is off to a flyer. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Oh, that was venomous. Osimhen. And it's Luis Suarez. And here's Baggio. Nicely weighted ball. And that is out of play. Beckenbauer tries to dink it through. Oh, important interception. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Quality ball. Osimhen in acres of space out wide. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that could set him on his way. Roberto Baggio! He can get that clear.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Paris Saint-Germain have a free kick. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Beckham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Paris Saint-Germain suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone.
Can he finish? He's got a goal! They have come roaring back!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
We have ourselves a really... He rises! And he's heaved it away. Luis Suarez. Upamecano. Musiala. Cristiano Ronaldo. Beckham. Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they get themselves in front!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Paris Saint-Germain go into the lead. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. There's the hit! Cleared without complication.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 23.
Into the last quarter of an hour.
El dorsal 13.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
El dorsal 27.
Now there's a fine ball. Picked out brilliantly. Goes in for the header. He should have put that one away.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Beckham. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. And it's Messi. Messi turns and goes back.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Nesta deals with that comfortably. Koke. Alexander-Arnold could try cutting inside here.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Adams. Gerrard. Oh, that was vital.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Time added on 4 minutes. Beckham. The fullback is in acres of space here.
Oh, really well played.
Alexander-Arnold. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Messi looking to play it into the box. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Nice control. That's a throw. Oh, sweet feet. Pinches it off him. So that's it. It is all over. Paris Saint-Germain proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was... Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. Costa Curta concedes a free kick for that. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And it's Messi. That's good running with the ball. Quality ball. He's in plenty of space here. That is ended up in no man's land. Vinicius Junior puts his foot on the gas. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you.
That could spell trouble. Tries a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Messi.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Passes short and sharp. There's a sharp little ball here. Mbappe making his 100th appearance here today, of course.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match, Peter, although it took some time to register. Pretty much the same with me on my 100th game. I was more focused on winning than anything else.
Beckham. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's had a hit! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
Paris Saint-Germain finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Van Dijk. Osimhen. Mbappe. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Upamecano did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nice interception, well timed. Maradona. Paris Saint-Germain are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. And he's taking no chances there.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Upamecano spots it and intercepts. Now it's Mbappe. Hakimi. Davis chooses to go back. Chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Beckenbauer goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Osimhen. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bastoni gets across to intercept that. And that's put paid to a promising move. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And claimed it back swiftly. Oh, super ball! Musiala. And it's Messi. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Out of play for a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now this could be a chance. Now it's Beckham, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Hakimi. Nice sequence of passes, this. Osimhen.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Good purposeful running this.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Great chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So, third corner of the game. Beckenbauer with the short one. Beckenbauer. And it's Davis. And now they can spring out of defence. Cristiano Ronaldo. Maradona. Boys bustling through here. Upamecano deals with that comfortably. Paris Saint-Germain do have a chance to counter here. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game-changer.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Osimhen. And it's Son Heung-min. Beckenbauer. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Maradona. A hefty challenge, but there's the hit! Beckham. For Musiala.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Davis. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mbappe. Maradona. And they can counter here. Hakimi. Paris Saint-Germain still this single goal behind. Messi. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. And the finish! No mistake! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Simplicity itself.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
Oman are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Oh, that's a key interception. Beckham. Messi. Mbappe. Mbappe! Now it's Messi. Oh, good ball, and this looks promising.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Beckenbauer. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Rudiger. Upamecano. Beckenbauer.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Musiala. Here's Vitinha. Musiala. Mbappe. To Musiala. Now Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined. Maradona. And that has put paid to that. And it's Maradona. Mbappe!
This is what good chemistry is all about.
And here's Son Heung-min. Lovely. It's Son Heung-min! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
Corner number 4 coming up here. They've played it short. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Messi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's a fine interception. And he's lost his man. Has a goal! It's in! Back to within 1. Interesting. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves back into contention.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy. Oman can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Van Dijk. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, it's come loose. Maradona. Messi. Beckham. Nice bit of trickery. Oh, he's been caught. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. 30 minutes and we're all square again.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
All square again. And that is as far as it goes. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Beckham really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then
Pirlo! And somehow it stayed out. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Osimhen! Osimhen!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Romario. Pirlo.
You know, Peter, there's a player down there who I've always admired.
There's the shot! It's a loose ball. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. That's good running with the ball. Mbappe. Beckham. Great pressure, plenty of it. David Villa. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, played right into his path. And Beckham! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, there first. Messi goes short. Great chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Bastoni did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Looking for the run.
That's good play from him.
So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Well, it's certainly not.
Dembele! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, what has happened here? It'll be a throw-in. And here's Pirlo. Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo. Mbappe. Can he spark a counter here? And it's Messi. And Alexander-Arnold passes short and sharp. Beckham with the cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He's in space and looking for options. Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. And he can clear it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Almost half an hour in now. And that could set him on his way. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Davids.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Messi, Alexander-Arnold, Beckham, And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Beckham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Alexander-Arnold, cross flung in towards the middle.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Alexander-Arnold threads one in.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into...
Great hit! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And that would have been some goal.
I just hope he won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce.
Nice interception, well timed. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, well played.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
David Villa. Messi.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And the first 45 minutes are up. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. The midway point of the game.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time.
Substitution on the field, number 22, Romario.
And the action is back underway.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Paris Saint-Germain looking to pass their way through. Rijkaard did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Alexander-Arnold. Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he finish? In he goes again. It's in!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
And it's been given away. He's picked his way through. Mbappe. Can he finish? Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Oh, after so much hard work, he fluffed. He just shouldn't be missing from there.
Osimhen. Beckham. Well, that is one way to stop him. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
In with the challenge. Upamecano, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's
The
Beckham.
attendance for this match was 80,607.
Can he latch on to this? Good challenge, excellent challenge. And that has been clubbed away. Mbappe. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Mbappe. Messi. Messi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score. Osimhen. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, David Villa. Number
Looks to the other
15,
side.
Dembele.
Beckham.
Number 10, Schneider. Number
And it's
21,
Griezmann.
Pirlo.
And Alexander-Arnold.
On the field,
Now it's Beckham.
Number 3,
Can he get onto this?
Number 5,
And he's straight
Jan
offside.
Number 25.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Substitution.
Mateus has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Mbappe. It's a throw-in. Oh, terrible pass.
Oh, really well played.
Mbappe, and he's managed to get free. Can he get away here? Backward it goes. Mbappe. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Paris Saint-Germain leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Griezmann. Mbappe. Olise. Davids.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Lovely feet. And it's Griezmann. I think we're just about done here.
2 added minutes has been
He's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And that is as far as it goes. Paris Saint-Germain have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. And as you can see, we've already started here. And he thumps it clear. And they're quick to get it back. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Cristiano Ronaldo. Great hit!
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, perfectly measured that. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And the pass is intercepted. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. This has gone, that's a foul.
This is the sort of thing he craves.
Messi! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pedri. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Mosquera makes the interception. Pedri. Mbappe! Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Mbappe! If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe! Goal! Barcelona! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. And the shot! Barcelona given another corner. Barcelona have their second corner now. Defending of the desperate variety. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. And here's Mohamed Salah.
Mohamed Salah really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Messi chasing after it. Pedri, and he was alert to it. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Messi. Musiala. Osimhen. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Konate. Barcelona applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and it's Cristiano Ronaldo! And here's the chance to counter. Mohamed Salah. Well-timed, excellent interception. He's fizzed it forward. Good spot, he's seen the run.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Messi.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mbappe. Oh, well played. Beckham. Well, there's the clearance. And the half-time whistle goes. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal. And that is the state of it at the break, 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And the action is back on the way.
Paris Saint-Germain can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Too close for comfort. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That's good running with the ball. Osimhen's cross. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Messi plays it short, and here's Messi. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Pedri. It's loose now, and they want to get it back.
Well, you can only applaud that. Off balance, under pressure, and he's still got something away.
Messi. That has not gone well. Davids. It's Pedri. Rodri. Musiala. Mbappe. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And he's there to clear it.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those breaking passes just to spread the play.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 96.026
Musiala.
espectadores.
And here's Messi.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Beckham. Flings in a cross. Messi finds himself offside.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 7.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Messi. El dorsal 20. El dorsal 23.
Just eases him off the ball.
El dorsal 22.
Caught offside that time.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 9. Owen. El dorsal 15. Griezmann. El dorsal 11.
Alexander-Arnold.
Villa.
Your
El
impressions
dorsal
so far,
4.
Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And through to the goalkeeper. Musiala. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Morata. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Over to the left. David Villa. Paris Saint-Germain still have the cards to affect this game. Oh, strongly challenged there.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Griezmann. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Musiala. Oh, great! Can he put it away? Now, who's going to be first to this?
Paris Saint-Germain really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
That has ended up in no man's land. Bastoni with a definite foul there.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Messi. And Alexander-Arnold. Played into space out wide. Griezmann. Nice sequence of passes, this. Oh, well played, well played. This their second corner of the game. Messi goes short.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Griezmann. Time is running out here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Time and again they are repelled. David Villa. Griezmann. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Kimmich. Davids.
Barcelona certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
That's a nicely measured pass.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Upamecano is there, and he can pick it up.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Griezmann. Alexander-Arnold picks it up out wide. Terrific header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
The final seconds now. Paris Saint-Germain looking... And that will be the final